Welcome, welcome, welcome to this wonderful Cyber Gamer event. We have Team Determined versus the Therapists. Now, Dawkins is here, casting alongside of me.
Hello. Hi. How are you?
Very good. How are you, Dawkins?
I'm doing very well this evening, Fever. Thank you.
That is lovely, sir. And, of course, we have our splendid cameraman, Jeff, who is kind enough to share his bandwidth with us. Thank you, Jeff. Dawkins,
You're welcome.
you wanna, oh, is that Jeff's voice? Oh.
Yes.
Nice. You wanna do a little roster rundown here before the game starts?
Sure. For Team Determined, they're starting on the Survivor. And they have Hack, K-Dog, Hatter, and Toasty. And on the Infected side, we have Therapists, which include, I think that's Bullhead, whatever his name's, Peb, Cac, right now, and Resilient, and Tantrasin, and an unknown fourth, yet to join the server.
And I think the reason he is yet to join is because the server is currently set at 10 out of 10 slots, and we have 3 spectators currently. So, Prodigy Sim, help us! Shout out to Prodigy Sim for maybe helping us if he's here. Someone see. He's in Team Fortress 2. He's definitely not watching this. I'll message him really quick, I guess. Dawkins, tell me something about your life.
Well, you know, Fever, my uncle is in town to visit from out of state this week. And, yeah, that's something going on in my life.
That's great. Okay,
That's,
the slots,
my whole life.
The slots have been changed to 11, Crisis averted, and I think we're good to go. Looks like Mark TR is determined, or no, the Therapist's fourth. He's joining right now.
Mark, yes, indeed. Probably the leader of the TR team, I would say.
Is that? I don't know. I'm so out of date on current team.
It's because you gotta get out of the top scrim team, like, scene every once in a while, Fever.
I know. I'm just
you only
stuck
scrim
up
with our
at the
team,
top.
you gotta expand, you gotta make some friends, you know?
I don't know. People don't...
Gotta talk to peeps.
Yeah, I guess I'm too close-minded. But...
I don't know.
You're right, I do. I really do.
It's all okay.
Excuse me.
You think we're gonna see a death charge here, Dawkins?
No.
No?
No.
This
I
is
would doubt it.
pretty fast response there. You're positive we're not gonna see a death charge?
Yeah, I'm about like 97% sure.
You know, my very first cast I ever saw was Cygnus casting Hard Rain, I think by himself.
I bet that was great.
It was, I don't know, I didn't even know Cygnus at the time. It was right when I was starting to get into the Left 4 Dead competitive, like...
I probably wasn't even born then.
Probably not. It was a long time ago. I think I was still in 5 Alarm Farm at the time, which if you don't know who 5 Alarm Farm is, because there was a team that no one knew of, we took, I don't know, we got to round 8 in Alienware, which is, you know, pretty good.
That's pretty good. And we're live. The Survivor's going up top to the roof, of course. No death charge here. Sorry.
No charger
I
at
don't
all.
think they have a charger. Yeah, they don't. Alright, so they're just kind of clearing some common. Coach drops down to the right by himself. In fact, it looked like they're about ready to come in. Setting up spawns. Waiting for the correct moment. Smoker spawning in, Hunter spawning in, Smoker getting a pull. Boomer spawning in, Smoker getting cleared, Boomer booming 2. Hunter coming in, lands upon some Rochelle, spit, catches the tip of Rochelle. And not a bad hit for a 2-cat Fever.
Not a bad hit at all, Dawkins. That was lovely presented. Lovely presented. I don't think that makes sense. Oh well. Anyway. Yeah, I don't know. Is this some sort of special config where infected are stuck on the survivor's spawns? Oh, and tank is up.
What?
Like, the infected weren't set up on the house in time. I think they were
It's
stuck.
CG ladders, so they weren't.
Do they freeze?
They don't get instant.
Okay.
Like they get their spawns when the ready up finishes. Anyway, we have a tank spawning up in the hands of Mark. Spitter sacked, and they have a boomer. HR is on Coach. Boomer getting a boom on her shell, and Tank's just kind of taking a little bit of chip, not too much. Still at 94%. out now. That car's out of play.
That car is out of play indeed.
That
One
is
car
not.
up. Oh, right next to Rochelle.
Almost.
Tank is just playing with cars right now as his Ford comes in, just banging on Rochelle. Now Tank is taking a little bit of shit from Hack. Doesn't manage to land his rock, but he looks like he's gonna start committing as he works his way up. Going for a rock here as Hunter comes in, lands on Hack. Rock misses, but Hack is in a vulnerable spot with this car. But Tank decides to go with Rochelle, not pulling the back, but just happens to miss. Rock lands on Ellis, which is Toasty, and Tank is pushing down on Rochelle.
Oh!
Maybe a home run? No,
so
not
close.
quite. Not quite in the water, but Tank can definitely corner and downer, and he's going for that.
Oh, he hit the spinner.
He hits the spitter, but it is managing to hit Rochelle. One more hit on
That'll
Rochelle,
be
and
an
she's
in-cap.
down. That's an in-cap on Rochelle.
Tank throwing a lot of rocks.
Mm-hmm.
He's only landed one or two of them.
No.
Tank is gonna die here.
Yeah.
With Rochelle. One in-cap being dealt with that tank.
But Tank really had some close calls with those cars. That was intense. My heart was fluttering, Dawkins.
Fluttering?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Mine wasn't.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Well, yeah.
Anyways, it looks like the survivors are working their way forward here, and infected spawns are setting up at the famous trailer.
The famous
I don't know
trailer.
why it's famous. Who lived there, do you think?
I don't even know.
Some
It
guy
doesn't look
that
like
lived in
a
the trailer.
household
Yeah.
trailer. It looks more like a storage trailer. I don't know. It's
But
kind
why
of
would
a
it
mix.
have
'Cause it's
windows
on the
for
back of the
storage?
truck.
Well,
I don't know, dude.
People live on trailers on the back of trucks all the time, Dawkins.
Name one person.
Jason. The European Jason. I don't know.
It's made up a name.
Yeah. Anyways, it looks like the
Jason.
survivors are pushing forward here just a little bit, kind of taking it cautiously, and a pause is going out in all capitals.
Resilient. Resilient left the game.
Oh, wow.
I'm sure like a no Steam log on or a crash. Of some
Probably.
sort.
This reminds me of Dawkins in every game I ever played with him. He is Mr. Crash, especially recently. I always get mad at him too when he crashes. And he's like, there's nothing I can do about it. I just say, Dawkins, you gotta fix it. Just fix it.
No.
But
No.
it's usually in a louder voice and with much more agitation.
Anyway, well, we got a pause here. It's just a
Shoutouts.
reminder that you can message me or Fever
Mhm.
to give us a shout out. Go ahead and add me at steamcommunity.com/ID/Dawkins154. And Fever? Sure.
Mine is just all that stuff /Fever Ray, no spaces. I know I've had some ads, I have some shoutouts already. I'm going to go and do some really quick just before this infected, ooh, I kind of like that, infected spawns comes in. Nutman says, thanks, Dawson. Never mind, that's not even a real shoutout. Never mind. Looks like the text coming in. Smoker misses. Boomer manages to boom on one. Jockey's kind of jumping around, tried to go for the Smoker guy, but did not grab him. Now he's going to grab the boom guy. A little bit of damage going out, not too much
That
there.
hit was 3 infected, mind you, because I didn't wait for a resilient spawn timer.
Ooh, bad manners. Although it's a match,
Well, there's
I
one
wouldn't wait
bleeding,
for him
too.
either. I wouldn't wait in a match
That's-
situation.
They had one bleeding.
Mm-hmm.
I have a quick shout out from Urza. Shout out to Dawkins. Cool story, bro.
Nice.
Thank you, Urza.
Hatter wants me to tell everyone just how incredible he is. Thank you, Hatter. Is he playing right now? He's playing right now.
He is playing. He's a survivor.
Interesting.
Grabbing a shot.
I think that means we need to first spec Hatter a little bit and maybe see if he is that incredible.
Uh-oh. Shout out from Urza. You're welcome. Thought I'd get that out quick. Tech is coming in. Charger missing. Hunter still jumping around. Spitter coming in. Just kind of spitting in the room. Hunter landing on Coach. Finally, not much damage. Smoker's going to get a pullback on Rochelle, though. Charger's going to punch her. She is not health bonus, but taking a wealth of damage. And she's going to be slow, so that's going to be another pill gone.
Health bonus currently sitting at 412 for Team Determined.
We can cut through this
It's pretty good still.
Pretty
if they
good.
can keep their
Indeed.
solids, they'll have no problem.
I mean, it looks like the infected team is only going to get one more attack off up here, so they really need to make it count if they want to chip down the health bonus anymore.
Quick shout out from Resilient. Shout out to Steam and retarded authentication errors. She is playing as well. She's uninfected though. She has time to message people. Anyway, Boomer's gonna set up in front. Looks like we have a
Is this a
natural horde
natural?
coming in. I think so. I didn't hear music, but it looks like it.
And they're sending
Anyway,
Rochelle up first.
Infected spawning in. Boomer getting popped right away. Hunter's still jumping around. Here they come. Hunter, Jockey, Charger coming in. Jockey jumping around. Jockey landing. Charger missing. Hunter's still jumping around. Jockey getting cleared.
This Charger is taking forever to die.
This Hunter is not even landing.
They're focused
He's just jumping around.
so much on the Hunter, the Charger took forever to die, but he still managed to get 0 scratches off.
Hunter finally
If
coming
this Hunter
in
lands,
and getting dead stopped. Smoker is like, so they make it into the safe room with a 360 health bonus.
I love 360. It's a magic number.
Oh my god.
I think I said that in one of my last
I
casts.
think you did, yeah.
I did indeed. 360, the magic number, along with 720 and
1,000.
180. Oh, and 1000, of course. Anything that's like 6'9". I don't know why. Anyways, we have shoutouts coming in. Shout out from, I think this is Frank. Shout out to Mark. Murderer.
Who died and made me gun monitor?
Nice. Shout out from Catalyst to our lovely casters, myself and Dawkins. You're doing an excellent job. Keep it up. And it looks like the survivors are taking the roof right now as the infected are looking for some spawn positions. Boomers look like he's going to climb over this little fence. Or boom through it, rather. Double boom on 2. Smoker pulling a green. Hunter trying to get the cover, but he gets dead stopped, but that smoke is incredible. Still being pulled. Boomer getting a reboom on 2. Smoker still having that pull. 42 damage Smoker with that tri-boom. A really great attack by Team Determined. Wow. What do you think about that smoke, Hawkins? Oh, he says talk in sec. Anyway, we have tank up in the hands of Toasty, who just managed to land a rock on, who is that? I have to say their names to make them look bad. Resilient. Resilient just caught the rock, everyone. Attention. The tank is hitting
Whoa.
a little car in.
Look what they're doing.
Yeah, this is interesting.
They're pushing back behind the, what is that called?
Semi-truck
Semi-truck.
and a tree. I think this is a horrible idea, personally. Hunter just lands. Got a little
we'll see.
split pounce action on Coach. Not too much damage. A Boomer whiffing his boom.
They're saving the spitter, and it's like, or he's running into the water, one of the two.
This is... I don't see how this could possibly work if he gets all 3 cars in. Which he might.
We'll see.
Because, oh my god, this is gonna be...
There's one already in there that just
Yeah.
not killed spitter.
I think they have to rotate around. I hope they realize this. It looks like they are pressuring the tank just a little bit as he backs out behind this fence. Tank's going for a rock. Way high, though, but not much
They
you
are
can do with that
pushing them.
fence there.
Watch out.
They're playing really aggressively
Yeah,
here. I like
yes.
that. Spawns are up, though, and this could be bad if Tank decides to...
Tank does have one corner.
Yep, Tank is
SI are coming
cornering
in the
Coach.
back.
And SI is going for the tri-cap in
Hunter
the
getting
back.
skeeted. Jockey getting dead stopped. And dead stopped again. Coach is down with HR in the front. The SI are down. They can push this tank right now. But they need to play. They need to get on that other side, basically.
Yeah,
they can't just stay where they are right now. Because that's
agree.
going to happen. Here we go. I was taking the initiative. They can kill this tank right now. It's at 800 health. Keep shooting it.
Everyone's reloading at the same time.
And the tank is dead after getting one more punch on Rochelle. Spitter's going to spin on Coach, though.
I think
Delay that
overall,
pickup.
that's a little less than the...
I think it's a little bit more, actually.
Well, I was going to say it was a little... How could I possibly phrase that to make me correct? I don't think I can. Yeah, you're right. I'm an idiot.
Coach, they get Coach up. 3 of them are boomed right now. Health bonus sitting at 372, so it's a little bit higher, but they're going to bleed out. 3 bleeding at the moment. 2 sets of pills left. They're about to pop one of those, though, I would assume. There it goes. They drop over the trailer, and looks like they might be able to push forward to avoid this hit. Still got some horde behind them, though, but the infected do miss their trailer hit.
That sucks for the infected team.
They might not have had spawns. I wasn't really looking.
Yeah, it
Couldn't
was...
see.
But it looks like they will get a hit off up here.
They still
We have
got
a
horde
boomer.
all over them.
Yeah, they have a Boomer getting a rocket, booming on 2. Hunter going on a green. Jockey landing on the other
Ooh.
green. We almost have a tri-cup out, but the Smoker Tongue gets juked. But this Jockey smoke back is pretty, doing some pretty work. Some pretty work. It's beautiful work.
Reloading here.
Heads up.
We have some shoutouts coming in. Shout out from Asian to Dawkins. I agree with the fever. Fucking stop
Reloading.
crashing.
We're gonna be
Yes.
coming back through here, so keep
Shout
an
out
eye out
from
for the
Gentlemanly the Therapist Snivy. Shout out to Ras for being almost AFK. Shout out from FSBJ Zone. Shout out to Lerp for crashing even more often than Dawkins. They should get together and have some crash babies. I agree completely, and what ugly crash babies those would be.
Reloading.
I have a quick shout out from V to Rorik. Why you mad, bro?
I agree with that shout out, Rook. Why are you mad, bro?
No, Rorik.
Yeah, that's what I said.
To Rorik, not Rook.
I thought I said Rook.
I said Rook in
Maybe
my
I just
ears.
mumbled.
Anyway, so the infected are coming in. They spawn up and they're outside. All the survivors are inside. Boomer getting popped. Charge looks like he wants to come in this front door here. He comes in, gets the charge on Nick. That's gonna have a hard time landing. It catches the tip of Nick, but they're gonna keep him in there and he's going down.
Wow.
And that will clear the attack out. But they have 2 slow. It's gonna be 3 slow after they get him out. And only 1 in solid health, and that's Mark. Health bonus sitting at 140.
Did you see the Charger scratching at the window? That's pretty funny. He was just like knocking at the window, and they're like, nope, not coming in. So he went around to the front door, and still managed to land a charge. That was very impressive. Looks like the infected team are going to manage to get to one final attack here. Hunter's spawning up and going in.
Getting
A little
dust out
early,
by
as
Ellis.
distracted, and
Charger
the Charger
coming.
happened to land with a huge charge back near this car, and Coach is down. We got 1 boom on Rochelle, who is not health bonus, but she is taking some hefty horde damage there. And Ellis has to clear it while Nick gets Coach up, and they have to push the safe room right now.
Looks like Ellis wants to get right in with his health bonus, which is very smart.
Very smart idea indeed.
All 3 of the survivors in the back are slow, however. He's not in the safe room. He's taking 2 hits
he's
from a common.
Blocking that safe room door spawn though, which is
He's gonna get
important,
pulled
but he
down.
might get pulled down here,
Yep.
but he's able to clear it in time.
If this charger lands, he gets a
Just
punch,
going for
2 punches.
scratches. Health bonuses. Bye-bye.
That health bonus is gone.
That was.
That's why you need to get in the safe room, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Charger has another charge. Watch out! The boomer popped on the charger,
Oh
and
my
he
God.
punches. He killed one.
He killed one and
killed
incapped the other one.
Coach
That is
and
horrible.
incapped Nick, and Ellis is very hoarded. He might die. Rochelle's
might
sitting at 1
die.
health. He closed the safe room door. Looks like he is dead.
He's
and
dead. Wow.
Nick wants to get back up there. He is going. He's getting hoarded. And they shut the door
Quite
finally.
the turn of events there at the end. They were sitting at about a 140 health bonus before all that chaos happened. It all happened because of that pull down, really. Wow, that was horrible.
Yeah. If you have health bonus like that, like Mark was the only one in solid health still, he should have just gone straight into the safe room to preserve that health bonus. There's no need for that to happen.
We have some shoutouts coming in. Shout out to Bio from Nutman for being madder than Fever when he loses a 1v1, which Nutman I do not believe is true. Because 1v1 is the most competitive config, and I take it very seriously, and I get very upset.
Yeah, 1v1 is so balanced, you know? It's like, it's just so much fun.
I know, and
love it.
that guy who made
I really hate
that
it.
was a really smart guy, I think. Anyway,
I
another
don't know.
shout out coming
I don't
in
know what he was thinking.
from Colonel Sanders. Tell Dawkins to respect. Lovely shout out there.
Wow, I've respect so many times.
Shout out from Detard. Shout out to Mark. Don't worry, Vanessa's taken care of while you play. Parky says, shout out for Fever for that sexy voice. Thank you, Parky. My voice just got lower for you. Someone just added me. Nexus, thank you for adding me. I'm sure you'll send me something soon. And who was it that had to restart? Oh, I'm on the wrong
Hatter.
team. Haha.
I'll hold on to these pills.
Quick shout out from Greyfield to Mark and his self-preservation instinct.
I'm not gonna lie, as soon as you said self-preservation, I thought of like a baby sitting in a jar of honey.
Huh.
I don't know
That's
why.
interesting.
I don't know why I thought of that.
Shout out from Detard to Fever for reading everyone's shout out but mine. Why am I always
just
on
read
everyone's
it.
hut? Oh, I didn't hear you, I'm sorry.
Well, Detard, I think I read a shout out if I close it on accident without reading it. Send it
Wow.
again.
You shooting me?
Nexus
I have
says,
to
shout out
respect
to
so many
Nut.
times.
Hey, You be quiet. I'm saying my shoutouts. The Nexus says, shout out to Nutman and Rook. Hello, friends. What is going on? This kinda awkward. Idle, oh my gosh. Or pound. Or what you know the little pound sign? I always
Yes.
think MIRC, but I think it was more like a hashtag. I think that's what they call the Twitter thing. So it could have been
I
hashtag.
have to rejoin because
oh my
I
gosh.
am stuck on everybody's HUD.
Well, you're just
Hey, we might
broken.
need these.
You're broken. Where is your name? There you are.
There I am indeed. Oh, you have to do the pass. Oh no, you don't have to do the pass.
No, I already typed it in.
Anyway, we have the survivors pushing out of the safe room as infected spawns are set up to go pretty much right outside this little window and door. They're rolling a boomer, hunter, spitter, and their final spawn looks to be a smoker? Or a jockey, I don't know. No, a hunter. No, I already said that. I don't know. I'm just completely lost without Dawkins, quite clearly, and I needed respect. And Dawkins, you need to respect. You're on my HUD.
Oh my goodness.
There we go.
Okay.
Anyways, the survivors managed to take this relatively safe area to the right over here, but the infected are deciding to go on it anyway. Spitter goes out, Jockey lands on one, dragging him through a little bit of spit. Hunter gets dead stopped in the back, not too much damage going out. Just, we have a total of, I can actually add this up, 15, wait, I added it wrong. 8 plus 6, 12, 18. 18 damage going out by the infected team.
Alright. Was that a 2-cap? It was a 2-cap.
I don't
So,
know.
it was. It was. Wait, wait.
Baji says, shout out to Jeff for being the best cameraman Left 4 Dead 2 has seen in a very long time. And Jeff, I must say, I agree. Your quality is incredible, and you're just always on the action.
Oh yeah. Jeff knows all about it. The action. So is
He
that.
loves the action.
So then, infected have another 2-cap here. With a jockey, it looks like a charger tank spawning up in the hands of Mark. We have an AI charger coming in, hits the wall. Unfortunate. Everyone likes to see an AI charger do his thing. So they have a spitter, boomer, and jockey. Spitter's gonna sack right now. Boomer's gonna go into AI charger's making his way in. Oh! Aw, thought he was gonna
I don't know. I kind of like AI chargers when I am a charger, or when I'm on the infected team. Survivor team, not so much.
I would agree.
Yeah.
So his tank is gonna go ahead and pass. He's not yet on the roof. Now he's gonna get on the roof. It's in the hands of Brazilian now.
Oh, who's running HR? I forgot to mention that.
Coach, which is Hatter.
HR in the hands of Hatter. I've not seen Hat play HR before, so I know who I'll be watching first person.
Tank is trying to land some rocks. He has a boomer, hunter, and jockey to go with him here. Let's see what he wants to do. If he wants to push in, or if he wants to sack that boomer,
He's
he's
taking
gonna
a
take a lot of
huge
chip right
amount
now.
of chip by Hatter. I think he needs a name. Hatter needs a name. What does he need?
Whopping Willow.
No. That was a tree from the Swamp Fever.
Oh, boom,
mech.
going off on Hatter here. They're gonna try and rock him
He's gonna
again.
catch this rock.
He got it. Ah,
Hatter. He who catches rocks, Hatter.
that's too long. Just like Whopping Willow is long.
I don't know. I
So
kinda like
anyway,
the long names.
the HR is boomed right now, and they did land a rock on him, so he got some rage. He jumped down from his platform, though, and Tank is losing rage once again, down to 50%. He's also at 64% health, which is very low, 3,800. And they got a spitter, but I think he's gonna have to commit with this, unless they want to send it AI.
Is it the first? It's already
It
passed?
had already passed. This tank is going in.
Tank is
Yeah.
committing.
Sorry, coming in now. Hunter landing. Tank killed him. Spit, kind of in the middle of him. Anyway, Tank has gotten one hit, I think.
Something
He
like
got
that.
one hit, but it's about to die. It is dead. Jockey landing once again. Doing a little bit of damage, actually.
That tank either does a lot of work or nothing at all. I don't know. He took a lot of chip from that HR at the beginning.
I'm not gonna lie, you say that about every single tank.
Hey, that's because it's true. Tank's either a wipe or just a no comment tank, you know?
Oh, come on now.
Oh, is that too
Don't be
low?
hasteful.
Low? Was that low?
That was a bit low.
It
like-
was, hey,
it was
what's that
thigh
girl
level.
who was pubbing? What's that girl's name that was pubbing and started getting mad at the
I like
pubs and
her
telling them
name.
they're
Her
bad.
name's Panny
Panny?
or something.
Panny?
I don't know.
It's like a panty tank. I hear that she's bloated or something. I don't really know.
No, she's
what's up
1-5
with that.
after 1 tournaments. Anyway, then we're going in and landing a boom on Nick. Charger, getting a double charge.
That was a beautiful charge.
Hunter landing, but the spit kind of
Hunter
missed a little.
got the stumble
Actually,
and pushed the guy right out
Whoa,
of that
hello.
spin.
That spit didn't work on Rochelle and Nick. Nick was there both in like each corner of the spit, and it did a lot of damage. So a nice little attack there by the infected.
Yeah. Survivors right now are sitting about half HP, and this has a spit block, right?
No,
On
it
the
doesn't.
elevator?
CG
It does
ladder.
not. CG ladder does not have the spit block.
It does not.
Why are we even casting?
Casting.
Why this is undesirable.
Reloading here.
I'm just
Desirable.
joking. But really, we're probably looking at a wipe at the elevator. So
Boomer dropping in here, just landing a nice boom on 3 of them. Vector coming in. Charger gets tunneled, and this is Smoker landing a smoke for about 3 seconds. Jockey dying immediately. And a little bit of damage, 100 shot, that's about it.
this forward is doing some work on pretty much about everyone. That's some heavy horde damage right there.
Detard says, CG Letter does, I'm pretty sure, have spit block. Would have to ask PSIM.
Yeah, I thought it did have spit block, honestly.
I'm not sure. I'm leaning towards no, but I don't know. I could be incorrect. If I'm incorrect, that's quite embarrassing. It doesn't. Jeff is on my side.
Okay,
I'm
well,
pretty
if,
sure it
Jeff,
doesn't.
if Jeff says it doesn't, then it doesn't. We have a witch spawning up right at the top of this staircase, which is so easy to be pulled off of and hanged. But this witch just makes it just extra dangerous here, so I'm very curious to see how the survivors will take this. Looks like the only shotgun is in the hands of Hatter, who was running HR before, but switched over to shotgun for this. So
Hunter
let's see
is
if
on
he
the
goes
witch.
for the crown.
They have a boomer, charger, Hunter, and was it a smoker? Spitter. Spitter. So Hunter's gonna stand on the witch here. She gets startled if they scratch her right now. Oh no, it went back down.
No, she can't see them, honestly. She just gets, it's like a proximity thing that she freaks out. She'll only like attack if she sees them.
Yeah. I have a quick shout out from Pink. Shout out to Duckins. You're my sunshine. Love Pink. No homo.
Oh, that's so nice. Thanks,
He said
Pink,
if I didn't
for my
read that, we were
shout out.
breaking up, so I had to get it off real fast.
Oh yeah. Well, once again, thank you, Pink, for my shout out.
Looks
We
like they
played-
want to shoot this witch. I just cut you off. So they shot the witch from the second floor corner, which isn't a bad idea. Boomer landing a boom on coach. And witch coming in.
Who's
Still
she
out.
going for?
He got Ellis. She got Ellis. I think he was like highest screen.
That is
No, maybe
very...
not. I don't know actually. That might be lying.
You just make that up.
I
Let's just make
might be.
things up to make it more exciting. He
Okay.
was sitting at 100 health before the witch actually came in.
I can't remember.
I don't know.
Sorry.
I can't travel back in
I
time.
thought one of them was like high green, and I don't see anyone else
Maybe.
at high green, so I don't know.
It looks like this smoker really wants this pull-off, so
He didn't get
he
it.
won't get it at all.
Uh-oh, he's in trouble, he said.
Yeah.
They
I
need
know,
to
they-
sack that anyway, though.
Yeah, they did.
Worth it,
Mark
says
says
Mark.
it was worth it, yeah.
You can take this
Anyway,
hit.
I'm curious to see what exactly they're going to be sacking here, in what order, because they know they want this elevator attack here. They want a charger and spitter, and it looks like a boomer. But this hunter's just chilling back, waiting to
Probably
see
waiting
what
for
the
Mark's
fourth
spawn.
spawn is, I guess.
Indeed.
Do we see it? Is it up? It should be coming up soon.
It's a
We have a
spitter.
spitter spawned up. What are they doing?
It better not die.
It better not die, indeed.
He's going in.
Maybe this does
It's
have the spit block.
going. No, dude. They landed a spit charge on Coach. He
I don't know.
took a lot of damage.
Okay, well they
No,
definitely are
so
not
it's
going
hope bonus.
to. They're not going to get a spitter for the next rotation. So
Yeah, it died last,
that
I think.
attack's pretty much out.
Well,
Maybe it does. Why would they do that?
dude, it doesn't. Because it was a request from the fresh people to put it in there. So
but I
he
don't
did it.
see why it wouldn't, because it's like it's an improvement overall of
'Cause no one
about the
plays
entire
Hard Rain.
campaign. Everyone plays Hard Rain. We're playing Hard Rain right now.
I don't play Hard Rain.
Anyway, the Survivor team just downed Hatter in order to get his 1 health to 30 health, and my elevator is invisible because I need to respectate.
Alright, well they have a boomer, smoker, jockey, has a charger. Yep, no spitter. So let's see, if I were them I would wait for Cornfield, but the boomer got stuck on the ladder, landing a nice little 2-cap. Charger coming in, landing a charge. Nick went down, Coach is down as well. 2 in caps, Nick is still pulled. There you go.
Anyway, Hatter is currently sitting black and white, and he is the only one. Luckily, this sound has found a secret stash of pills, and they're pushing through the cornfield right now. Let's see, so far we have a hunter and a spitter going for a spun up in front. Looks like we have a jockey joining them, and a charger. So this could be a potentially pretty good attack. Rochelle is already in the safe room, or outside the safe room. I hope they don't make the same mistake as last time. And a pause goes out. It looks like a crash, I guess?
Hatter crash.
Ooh, Hatter crashed.
HR crash.
Did he get HR again? I thought he was shotgun.
He had it at the beginning, and did he drop it?
Yeah, he switched it to shotgun.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Pay attention.
Shout out from Pink to Fever. You will always be my one and only. Don't tell Dawkins. XOXO.
Thank you. Thank you. I think you removed me from your friends list too. Just saying that.
From Urza to Prodigy Sim for helping me realize his avatar was George Clooney.
Shout out from Nutman to myself. Shout out to Fever, the unappreciated caster.
Aww.
D-Charge thinks Dawkins and I are going to get in some sort of caster fight. He says fight, fight, fight. And then he put his money all on Dawkins, which is unfortunate. Because
you know me.
When we met up at GXL...
So many fights at GXL, so many.
Yeah.
I just was brawling everybody there.
I must say, I was a good foot taller than little Dawkins over there.
Little Dawkins.
So
I have a Fever. You made my heart sink at GXL. You scared me.
I
at
know.
One point.
Very
Quick story. Okay. So, we're at GXL, and we're in a match, and me and Fever disagreed on a call, and Fever was sitting right to my left. So, we disagreed on a call, and Fever just turns to his right, looks me straight in the eye, and goes, "Yeah, well, what's better, this or that?" And my heart just dropped. I didn't know what to say. I didn't respond.
Was your health a little bit of health bonus?
Stared at you and then just stared back at my
What?
screen.
Oh, you want me to get into the safe room?
I was scared at that point. I was
I'm
like,
very
oh my god.
intimidating, apparently.
Yes, it was. It was very intimidating.
I don't know, at GXL, since we're all sitting next to each other, I actually found myself, like, pretty much after every infected attack, I just, like, looked at the people. They're all to my right. I just looked down the row of, like, my teammates and usually glared when it went well, or screamed, "Yeah!" when it was...
I still remember...
thumbs up.
We, our attack was pretty much dead, but the charger was still up. And the charger, like, landed, and he did fist pumped. It was the funniest thing I had seen the whole weekend.
Yeah.
It was hilarious. If you had to be there, though, I can't
You
describe your fist pump.
I don't know, it was a pretty cool fist pump, I guess. And only Dawkins could appreciate it, because all the little people that watch games were over at Prodigy Sim's booth.
And Sades wasn't even sitting with us.
Yeah, shout out to Sideways for not sitting with us. Anyway, I have some shout-outs coming in. Shout out from Biochemical to Nutman. Has anyone really been far even as...
What?
What? That doesn't make sense.
I have a shout out from Resilient. Shout out to Sailor Jerry.
It's one of those 4chan things. You know? It's like...
No, I don't really know.
I'll actually read it what he sent to me. Has anyone really been far even as decided to use even go want to do look more like? So, that's what that was.
I have a shout out to you, Fever, from Pink. You never added me. You are a closet hater.
Alright, you got me. That's true.
That's true.
I won't argue against that one. Wow, this pause has been quite a long time, Dawkins. You want to sub?
I feel like this is a pause when my computer crashes, like when it just restarts.
Yeah, this is definitely a restart computer pause, or maybe an internet went out for a prolonged time pause.
We'll see.
Colonel Sanders wants me to sing a song.
Okay. You should sing I Love the Valley O by Shushu.
I don't know. I think I need a little Nintendo Korg DS10 a company for that. So no, I'll not. But Nutman says, Fever, did you hear determined use in-game to discuss getting health bonus in the safe room during the pause? No. Did you?
I did not know. If you're asking me.
No, I was asking Nutman more,
Oh.
but you
Okay,
too.
well, I'm here, and I did not. Yes.
Shout out to Catalyst from Fever for being super awesome, and it was really fun at GXL, and I enjoy that you messaged me today, and I messaged you. We haven't talked in a while.
I love you, Catalyst.
I love you, too. So, and let's see, Detard just says you will punch me in my nuts, just in case we do get in a fight. We could rap battle. You want a rap battle?
Sure.
Alright.
We have done that in the past.
This is gonna turn
It was
into-
glorious.
This is gonna turn into Aaron's and whoever's cast, isn't it? Have to keep-
Well, I mean, it's pause, we're bored, nothing's going on in the game. Their health bonus is, let me check, 128, now you know that.
It's pretty
and,
good considering the fact that they, like, made it past the elevator.
That's true. They do have one more hit to take, though, and it is charge spit capabilities, so...
Yeah. You want a rap battle?
Sure.
Alright, someone give me a topic.
It wasn't yours last time, like, homosexuals in Texas or something?
Yeah, that's so stale. I need something fresh. And apparently
Let's ask
Mark
the players.
is watching the cast right now, I think. Maybe? I don't know.
Rorik says, the topic should be balloon boobies.
Never seen those before. Anyways, Nutman says, shout out to Fever for reading things that aren't shoutouts. I really will read anything you send me. So, even if it's not a shoutout, if it's something like, Fever, I heard about your problem, I'll read it. And I'll be like, oh, whoops. My brain is
Keep the
just completely
shoutouts
unfiltered.
coming.
Yes.
I've read them all. No, I'm wiped out. No shoutouts. I have none to read. I feel lonely.
Shout out to Doc for ringing in all our team mediocre games. You've rung in every single team mediocre game. Dawkins.
I rung in one of them yesterday.
Hi,
It
I'm
was fun,
Fever,
though.
and I
I
like
like those
penis
guys.
from Detard.
I told them to get me to ring more often because it was fun.
Prodigy wants to go get some coffee sometime.
With you?
I guess so.
Where does he live in? He doesn't live in Texas, does he? Does
No,
Oh.
he does not. He's currently in not Texas.
he? And not and elsewhere.
In elsewhere. The other
Okay.
part of the world. That's not Texas. Geez, the Medica.
Shut up from
Says, "We love you,
Brazilian.
Doc."
If Fever doesn't do a unicorn rap, he's the worst caster ever. Just saying.
Okay, that was a beat. Can you copy that and just like loop that shit?
Hatter is reconnecting.
Alright. Well,
I've
I've got to do
escaped.
this unicorn rap really quick.
Alright.
I like unicorns. Oh, you want to lay down a beat?
Alright. I'm white, so.
That's fine. I forgive you. Where's the beat? Is that it?
Alright.
Yeah. I like unicorns because they have horns. I'd like to play with their doors.
Sorry, so it's fun pausing.
Alright, well, thank God. But I do like unicorns because they have horns. And, anyway, AI coach taken over by Hatter once again. Still black and white, nothing's changed there.
Charger's spawning in. I don't know if he's gonna be able to get in there in time.
No,
They're
he
already all
won't.
inside. They
They're
are
in.
late. They are inside.
a
and
late
the
attack.
room door is shut. Ouch.
120 health bonus currently. Hatter apologizes. Thank you for being so courteous. There's a thunderstorm.
His power must have gone out.
Must have. The current score is sitting at 1380 to 404. We have Team Determined in the lead, but of course, therapists. I think I'm gonna say the rapists, because that's like how
How it's spelled.
that's how they spell it. Well, they do like the capital R, and I really don't want to say that because it makes me feel uncomfortable. So I have to catch myself. Anyway,
One of them just left. One of the survivors has just left the game.
probably got
Probably
mad.
another Steam issue.
No, got mad because I had to wait so long for Hatter. God,
Rev, by
darn
the
it,
way,
Hatter.
like 5 minutes ago, said, tell Fever to sing Big Booty Bitches.
I don't know that song.
Yeah, it's just those words. It goes, big booty bitches, big booty. It just says that over and over.
Big booty bitches. I like my big booty bitches. That's the classical version. That's not so classical, but more barbershop.
Oh my god.
Resilient says, Fever, you're a gentleman and a scholar. Thank you. Mark says, Friday, Friday. Got to get down on Friday, which is Rass's favorite song apparently, and a bunch of people are messaging me. Shout out to One Eye for his guaranteed wipe tanks. Wonder why he only has one eye. What tragic event in his life took away his other eye? I don't know. I'll have to ask him someday.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks like we are live once again with all the survivors back in the hands of not computers. And it looks like the infected are setting up to go in right in this little hallway here. And I'm curious to see who's going to be pushing out first. It looks to be Mark. He jumps out, immediately gets that dead stop. He was waiting for it, but gets 3 pounds. Spit misses as Boomer comes in, gets a tri-boom. Spitter comes in, hoping for some scratches here, and might have managed to land one? I don't know. Did the Spitter get a scratch?
I don't believe so.
You don't believe so?
I don't
Anyways,
believe
we
so.
have 9 damage going out on the board.
Huge. They had a 2 cap and they wanted to get rid of it. They did, but they can't.
Good for them. They
And
did
Spitter
what
got
they
that,
needed.
so they, tank spawns a little bit later. They can probably get another hit before that. But otherwise, anyway, if they get a hit, they will have a Spitter for tank, so I think I keep that in mind. But I would hit regardless.
Reload.
We have a pretty good setup here. Is that a tri-cap with a boomer?
I believe so. Spitter did that last, so.
I mean, that can do just as much damage, if not more, as a boom spit. Like, it definitely will spread it, hopefully, if they land this boom
Here
here.
they go.
We have Hunter and Jockey coming on the back, getting a 2-cap. Jockey getting cleared, then Charger charging the Jockey guy. Huge amount of damage going out on the board. Rochelle's sitting at about half HP, Mark a 4th. Tantrison is still taking damage from that boom, is now sitting at a 4th HP. Resilient is at, like, 1/5, I would say, about 1/5. Maybe 2/11.
Survivors, where are they going? They're going up top?
I've never seen this before, Dawkins.
They are being just revolutionary
Now,
this game.
I've tried something like this in
In
a
a 2v2, yes.
and
Oh,
I
they're
fell off
going-
the top. I slid off and in-cap
I
myself.
do remember that.
But it looks like they're going back
That's a
and
very
taking
interesting way to go back.
Are they
Oh,
now-
they're searching up top for Molly. Very
Hey,
interesting.
wow.
They better get back, though, before the tank
Because
gets
if
there.
they drop backwards, there's definitely a car there.
Well, they can drop and go forward through the thing, but they're just sitting up there.
I
Why-
don't know if I like this spot. It kind of reminds me of
There you
the
go.
sewers on No Mercy, where you just kind of run around in a circle.
That looks like
But
it
I don't know if
is
that'll
it,
work
but
with
Coach
this charge
is,
spin here.
Coach is already cornered and down. Charger's coming in, getting a load of punches. This isn't looking good. Tank still has good health, 60%.
This could be a wipe.
2 in caps. He's got another one cornered. Misses a punch. One more punch, that's down. That is 3 in caps.
This is a wipe.
Smoker coming in.
Part of me is like, ooh, that was a bad move. But the other part of me is like, that was pretty badass. I would love to see a tank be played there, Changing it up a bit, looking for new spots. Doesn't
guess,
happen
but
often
I
in the
don't
game
know
of
if,
Left 4 Dead 2.
I would agree. But I don't know about that spot, though. There's just
Yeah,
so
that
many
seems like a horrible
spawns. Like all
spot.
those rooms around
But
them.
it was certainly exciting, I must say. And is that the same team that took the tank on map 1 way over to the left?
Yes.
So
It
that was
was
Mark's doing. Mark's strategy.
Revolutionary. I don't know
I
who's
know.
calling. I don't know who's calling, but
They said Mark Strats in the
oh,
chat there.
okay. Well, he is quite the dreamer.
We have some shoutouts coming
Dream
in.
big, Mark.
Parky, he says, still gotta go on our Chuck E. Cheese date. He's talking to me, and yes, Parky, we have to do that. Nutman says, oh my god! D-Tart says, shout out to Mark, your calls are almost as bad as him. Oh my gosh!
Ouch. That's a low blow. Hib's a cool guy. It'd be nice to hit.
You see that spray in the safe room right there,
No,
cameraman?
I didn't really
That
look
used
at
to
it.
be my avatar.
Oh.
Wow, he sprayed on top of it. Well, anyways,
I saw it.
it was a baby that may or may not have Down syndrome. It used to be my avatar.
I'm sorry, that's not funny.
It's not at all. That Prodigy made for me because I requested it of him, and it
When
said,
was
I think it said like Fever Time
this?
or
Ooh.
Fever. No, it said Fever Post, and it was my avatar for Cyber Gamer.
Oh,
So,
gotcha.
good job finding that image on Google like I did, and finding it hilarious. I think it was just a really happy baby, personally. Just like
Yeah.
really happy. Anyway, I have some more shoutouts.
I have a shout out from Mantis. Shout out to my bro daddy. You blew off the mac and cheese last time, but I forgive you, and the casters are doing great. Thank you, Mantis.
Shout out from Bro Daddy. Shout out to you, honey. Don't tell anybody. It is just my pussy doodles.
Shout
Now
out-
wait, no, hold on a second. I'm curious if he means like pussy doodles, like if you, I don't know, or if he means like doodles of pussies, like in
I
pictures.
am.
Is that what he's?
Lost
Or
at
is
the
he
moment.
saying like a name?
I
Like a
could
cute
not
pet
tell
name.
you.
I don't
I have
know.
no
You
idea.
have to clarify for that, Bro Daddy. I'm very curious.
Anyway, so do you have a hunter, boomer, spitter, smoker? So let's see what the hell they want to do. This hunter's jumping on top. I would assume they're going to save the spitter, but we'll see here. Looks like they're going in for a hit. Spitter spawned. Spitter spat. They're going to kill that spitter. Hunter landing. They might have another spitter. They will have another spitter because boomer died last, so they should be okay. And hunter died last. Smoker did not die last, though. Well, let's see what they have. They should have a spitter. So that's good. Shout out to Fever from Pink for actually adding emphasis to shoutouts. Duckins is practically a talking corpse.
Nice.
That's
Thank you.
well, that's
Well,
what I am.
You know, I think this is just really where all my acting experience and
Hey, I took a class called acting on camera.
really.
I did
Well,
in at my
that's
local
great.
university.
at your local university, I took 4 years of theater at my high school, along
Did
with
really
3
in theater?
years of speech and debate, sir.
I did debate for 2 years in high school. I was pretty bad.
Yeah.
Yes.
I was on the
They don't have a
weird
charger,
side
by
of
the way.
fate with all the interpers. You know what that is?
No, I don't.
Okay.
Alright, well, they
Anyways.
have a hunter, jockey, smoker, spitter. Hunter landing on Ellis, jockey getting dead stop. Ellis getting pounced and
Pull
spit,
up.
and they pulled him off the ledge.
This is an
That's not a
opportunity.
whole lot of damage, though.
This is an opportunity for them to get a death charge.
They don't have a charge, They
This is
will probably be down the stairs by the
I
time
like
they
to
get
be
one.
hopeful. That was like a big ass fail attack. Like, but I don't know. They didn't sack
No,
the
it's
right
not
order,
to
I
be
guess.
hasteful. They didn't have a good setup. They needed to
Yeah.
sack that smoker last, in my opinion.
They did not do that. Well, they got their charger now, just a little too late. And they have a charger, Jackie, Boomer, and one mystery spawn, which just came up, and it looks like a hunter.
I believe so.
And are they going to attack with the storm? I don't know. Think not.
Hunter spawns, that doesn't mean anything. Looks like Charger wants to reposition. Yeah, I think they're gonna hit in the little gate area.
Right as soon
at the
as
opening.
Right as soon as this charger gets his spawn, I think he's going to call it.
It's Brazilian, so it would be she.
She? Really?
She.
I never knew.
Brazilian is a woman.
Alright, well, looks like we have a hunter spawned up, crouching, ready for the pounce, doing a little
Charger
distraction
changes to the
crouch.
front. I don't know.
As the charger
We'll see how that
repositions.
Reloading.
They're going to have to take this sooner, or else we're going to miss their
Yeah.
attack here.
They better go in right now. Jockey's repositioning now.
Witch.
Charger
There's
blocks.
a witch that just spawned.
Boomer's
Hunter
way
goes-
back there.
Hunter goes in for a DP, gets dead stop. Jockey lands on one for a little bit. Boomer completely misses his boom, and Charger manages to snag Toasty at the very end. Health bonus currently sitting at 964.
964.
This is pre-tank, so
Pre-tank, yes. Where's that witch at?
I don't know, I just hear her. She's like hiding.
Me too.
The hell?
Why
Oh,
can't
there
I
she
find
is.
her?
Very
Is she on the
avoidable.
other side?
She's very faster.
Where is she? This is bothering me.
Under the, something or another.
There
Another-
she is. I
There
found
you
her.
go. She's
Ah.
red, kind of angry, looks like a girl.
Well, she was hiding. She was playing hide and
Glows
seek
a
with the
little
survivor.
bit.
There's no glows. No, she doesn't have a glow.
Oh, those are just my mad hacks, my bad. No, she so glows just a little bit. There's like a hint of glow.
Yeah, but I didn't even know where to look.
Okay.
Gosh.
It's
Now
fine,
we have a
Dawkins.
storm coming in. Hunter and Smoker and Jockey and Spitter all spawning up. Smoker getting in pole, getting cleared. Jockey getting dead stopped. Hunter getting dead stopped as well. Nice shutdown. Shout out from Steven to Team Polarity for being awesome, especially Sean. Sorry, let me try that again. Shout out from Steven to Team Polarity for being awesome, especially Sean. How's that?
That's much better. Oh, I told you to say the rock! I just said hands. Hands in the tank of, just reverse those, but you know what I say. Hands in the tank of Pebcak. Pebcak,
That's
who is that?
Bullhead. Bullhead.
Who's that? I have no idea.
He was on Team Noob for a while, and I don't know. He hasn't played that much. I would say I haven't seen him around much, but I know who he is. I know of him.
You know of him, so
Yes.
clearly he has quite the reputation. Dawkins knows of him. And it might just build here with this tank if he manages another glory rock like that, like he got on Toasty earlier. Now, I don't often see tanks get on the right side of this little area here, but that's actually a pretty good spot. I think I might have to use that there. That right drain pipe is, or
They're
sewage
LSing
pipe is
him
much
just fine
better.
now. He was about
Yeah,
to lose
but
it.
it's so easy. It's so much easier to get rocks.
This might go AI. 10% rage. Looks like he found out a lesson in that spot. Mark needs to stop throwing rocks. He needs to just push in. If you're pushing in, then you need to push in, not throw rocks. He's almost dead, by the way.
Yeah.
Boomer getting popped without a boom. Smoker getting pull on Nick. Hunter missing his pounce on Coach. Tank's gonna hit Nick around a bit. Why is he throwing
Look
so
at
many
that
rocks?
rock.
Stop
Why
it.
would he throw that?
Stop it. Stop it, Mark. That's
I
my shout out
agree.
to Mark. Stop it. If you're in there, you're in there. If you're trying to push in there, don't rock. You're just gonna take random chip. You need to get in there and do work.
Wait, so it's a bad thing to stop moving completely and wave your arms in there when 4 people are shooting at you?
Without any, unless you can't catch anyone. Like if you're pushing in, you know what I'm talking about. If you're pushing in, you shouldn't really throw a rock.
Okay,
Because
I
you need
never
to get
knew.
in there, and you're just
I
taking
thought
random
I
chip.
don't even use the punch. I just rock all day.
Yeah, my M1 is completely unbound
Mhm.
throughout this whole game.
Yeah, even Survivor.
Yeah,
M2.
exactly. Infected are coming in here. Charger spawning in that room, missing on LS. Boomer's gonna get boom from below. Jockey is below as well.
I bet the therapists are having some nightmares right now about this little area here. It's bringing back some bad memories about their little tank fight on map last. I don't know, what was that, map 2?
Map 2.
Map 2.
Survivor's still sitting at a 528 health bonus. They should be able to make this in without another hit coming in. If there will be a hit, it'll be a quick hit desperation attack, if I do say so. 1 health bonus is in. Rochelle is still vulnerable though. They're coming in. And they don't
Well,
get
this
it.
charger,
and they
if this
shut the
charger,
door.
nope.
Ooh! 500.
500! That's a beautiful number! Anyway, I've just been informed by Detard that we have 2 girls currently playing. I did not know this. Brazilian is a girl,
And
on
Hack.
with Hack.
Yes.
Now normally, if
like a
this were
world
like
record.
anything that wasn't video game related, I wouldn't care, but I think that's pretty special. Like, what are the chances of 2 girls playing video games against each other? Now, that may be sexist.
I
Saying
have a
girls that don't
small...
play video games, I just think it's true.
It's a bit hot, in my opinion. 2 girls versing each other. In video games? Hello?
Dawkins,
No? Just me. Okay.
you sicken me,
Back
sir.
to the game.
Anyways, we have an attack coming in. Smoker spawns up on the roof, gets out a strangely long pole when everyone is focusing that tongue, but did not break. Hunter lands on one, and going for some scratches there. Manages to get a couple scratches out, and we have 18 damage out on the board currently.
I have a quick shout out from Bro Daddy. Shout out to Dawkins. I hope you die in real life. Nice program to optimize your aim. Heart.
What?
There was a guy in a pub who told me to die in real life. Die IRL, please. And Bro Daddy is friends with that person. So we both find it funny. Yes.
That's kind of extreme. Oh! The
Spit.
classic pre-spit coming out and completely fucking up. Someone needs
Okay,
to learn how to
that's
do the
fine.
pre-spit. I've not seen that since Confoggled 2.06. I don't even know
That's
the right
a very
numbers.
long time ago, Fever.
It's
That's
been a
so
while.
long ago.
It's been a while. Yeah.
It was on the latest is like 2.2.2.
Well, it's been a while. That's I must
No,
say.
it's not that long.
Well, maybe not that long. I
don't
haven't
think
seen
was
it in a
playing at
while.
that
That's all I'm
point.
saying. Anyways, we've infected here. Looks like
Spit's there.
The spit is it in? The spit is in. They have
Huh.
no charger,
Yep, it
and
is
they are
doing
taking
damage.
huge amounts of damage from this.
I
Spit
told you
boom
there is no
combination.
spit block.
Yes, you win. You
I
win, Dawkins.
I win.
And
I
this
win.
horde right
I
here.
win.
This horde right here is propping Mark up from being pulled off the edge. That was pretty humorous.
A lot of damage being
Huge amount of damage. They have to juke
That's
and
right
run
word.
past this tank, or else they won't get any in the safer middle.
being dispersed. That was the word I was looking for. About 10 seconds ago.
Nice. I
Yes.
like that. Hey, you know what we need to do?
What's that?
Like, eventually, I'm not saying right now, but war rooms. We've been
Oh my
so
god!
focused on ourselves
do
and our
this tank?
voices. I would love to do this tank. Let's go to... Well, not now.
Well,
But
yeah.
eventually
Should we do
we're
Survivor
gonna-
or Infected?
I'm kind of feeling like Survivor would be more interesting.
Alright. We'll do
Because
that
I
for
think
this
someone's
time.
going to run for it, and if they get pounced, they might scream a little bit. I know I would.
You would indeed. Anyway, Brazilian's getting stuck down there and spit. She got pounced and then jockeyed and spit, while the boom got 2 up above. And a decent amount of damage. Brazilian's gonna go down. Unbelievable.
Is that-
Unbelievable.
First down.
Yes, it is. Brazilian says, "What the mother fudge was that?" But she said it.
Biochemical says, shout out to Fever, what are you drinking? Why is everyone in this game retarded? Bio, I am currently drinking some sparkling water, and everyone in this game is retarded because I am here. And they just got 2 Captain Wipe, didn't they? And Dawkins is not here.
I'm here. They did,
Oh.
in fact, get wiped. Sorry, I was messaging someone. Because,
We should pay more attention.
well, it was important information.
Really?
Yes.
What was it about?
He's telling me he might start in a team. How cool is that? I'll let you pick the name since I don't care. Ask for votes or something. So
Wait, who's starting a
we
team?
need Mr. Pink. Possibly. Let's not jump to conclusions here. But we need... He asked for anyone watching the cast to give his team a name. So if you have a team name in mind, throw it our way, and we will throw it
Up.
up for
We'll just
discussion.
vomit. We'll vomit everywhere.
Now, I think you're being a little graphic now, Fever.
Why is that?
Because that's very graphic.
Vomit?
Yes.
I guess so. Anyway,
Yes, fair.
current scores
Say you're
right
sorry.
now. I'm sorry. The current scores is 778 to 2,480.
Determined in the lead.
Determined in the lead. Now, I've
How-
seen some pretty crazy things on this map, but I just don't know if it's been crazy enough for the therapist to catch up.
We will have to wait and find out here.
We
Fever,
will have
and
to
I'll-
wait and find out.
We will indeed. have a-
Anyway,
Team name for Pink from Greyfield. Debbie Glaston and the Rough and Readies.
I kind of like that. Anyway, we have a Charger, Spitter, Jockey, and a Smoker here. Definitely some potential for a huge amount of damage with that Charge Spit, so let's see if the infected team makes good use of their special classes, special infected classes. Did that kind of sound smart? Because I tried to sound smart there, and I think it sounds stupid.
Fever, you sound smart no matter what you say. You
Really?
could say Pluto's a planet and you could still sound smart.
Well, Pluto is a planet,
No.
in my heart.
And it is in mine too, honestly. I like Pluto. It was always my favorite planet.
Anyway, we have everyone
I
missing
lied,
their
I lied, I lied.
spawns completely and setting up for a new attack which may or may not fail. Maybe this is one of Mark's calls. Like, he's like, oh no, we need to go in obscure locations.
I mean, it works sometimes, not
It
gonna lie.
does. It does. Are they just completely missed attack? Anyway, a jockey is coming in for distraction, jumps up in the air, the charger comes in with the jockey, doesn't get focused too much, surprising enough, but still misses his charge. Smoker getting a pull, and a Spitter getting a couple scratches on the pull, to total of 20 damage going out on the board.
Well, they took the chance, they took the risk, and it depends what they see in their own eyes. But we have the tank coming up.
When I look in my eyes,
100%.
I don't know. I see blackness. Is
The
that
black.
deep?
That's very deep. So deep. So deep.
I don't know. What can I say? I read poetry.
Oh, let's go to the therapist's war room for this tank.
I can't see a damn thing.
Ooh, that could be good. Oh my god.
Ready for the pull down?
Go for it.
Oh! Yeah! Nice!
I'm proud of you.
Capitalize on that.
Yep. Oh, I can't
You need
get
pull
it.
if you can.
Come on, get the fuck out of my way. Come here,
Ooh,
kid-dog.
nice charger.
He's on the ground. Go around and get him. He's right next to a couple.
Ooh, beautiful rock.
As
Damn,
I was
Tantra.
passing.
I'll pull back and get another car. Actually, that's a really bad idea.
Had her jumped.
Oh.
You communist son of a bitch. Yeah, don't you try and jump me, jackass. Okay. Let's go, guys.
Okay.
Okay, this is not looking good for me. Our best friend Hack.
Well, I'm assuming we're back. That was an awfully exciting war room, Dawkins. One of the most exciting I've ever heard in my life.
Just so everyone knows, I, for the time being, cannot run multiple mumbles to be in war rooms because it crashes my game. So whenever there's war room, I just go watch
Along
the
with
stream.
everything
So I
else.
watched a little bit of it.
Everything crashes, Dawkins.
Everything crashes my game.
Like, if he gets a Steam message, his game crashes. So if ever we're in a match, you guys message Dawkins to make him crash.
Just spam me
Just
nonstop.
call him or something.
That's a lie.
Yeah, well, maybe. We have a witch spawned up, completely useless, very avoidable, on top of a roof. Do you think she climbed that ladder to get up there? She would have to.
You know how witches move? They don't use ladders, they just grab it. With, like, they jump and just grab it.
They got ups. Anyways, we
Yeah, they
got
got-
coming in. A hunter.
Mad That was a Dawkins
landing,
charger right there.
and then a Dawkins charger going out, completely like charging into a solid object that is not a survivor. And boom going out on one, taking a little bit of boom damage, and they're kind of running into this witch. I don't know, this witch startles pretty easily.
Yeah, I think they'll be okay. They don't have any spawns to scratch it or anything.
Yeah.
She does look at them with a hasty
Right
look,
over her
but
shoulder.
but she's fine. She's like,
what are you
whatever.
doing? She whips her hair,
Oh
just
yeah.
looks over her shoulder. What are you doing? What do you think a witch sounds like? What are you doing?
Oh, like talking. I thought.
Yeah. I'm gonna scratch ya!
I don't have the faintest idea.
I'm telling you, it's exactly like that.
Oh, okay, I couldn't agree with you, or I couldn't
Which
disagree with you.
I don't know. Maybe that's like a grandmother witch.
Grandmother witch.
Want to hear a jockey's voice?
I'm terrible. I'm the worst impersonator in the world, so
Speaking
I'm not
of
gonna try.
voices and jockeys, if you haven't already, go get Dawkins Custom Sound Pack, which features
Oh, yeah.
the Dawkins speaking for every single weapon sound along with infected sound.
No, I don't do infected
Not
sounds.
infected, just weapons?
There's 0 infected sounds. Yeah, it's just weapons
Alright,
and
so
a few
give us an
melee
example
weapons.
of something like a Uzi. Beautiful. Silence Juicy.
It's basically the same thing.
Okay.
It's a little bit different, but
Okay,
it's
what
basically
about
the
a
same.
shotgun? Oh, right on.
And then I have the pump too. It goes.
I thought you had something that was like pew 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 pew.
The HR goes pew 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 pew.
Alright, cool, cool.
Yep, yep.
Anyway, we have the survivors pushing into the safe room with a 608 health bonus. Infected are getting one more attack off. We have a charge off the roof, but missing barely. 100 jumping around, not managing to landing, and then getting skidded completely by Hatter. And this
Horde coming in.
infected horde just doing a little bit of damage. Boomer a little bit late, and a jockey
Nick getting jockeyed outside.
landing.
This could be
to the left.
disastrous.
The
The boomer
getting
intercept.
a little intercept.
Nick's gonna go down out there.
Still getting this jockey, and Nick
He's
is
down.
down. A great
What
attack
a bullhead jockey.
by the special infected. They really salvaged
Looks like
that
they might
after the
leave him.
boomer whiff.
They might leave him. That's what they're going to. I guess I'm okay with that. I don't. He has pills though.
Yeah, I would get him up.
I probably would have gotten him while they just had that jockey spawn. It's too late now.
Yeah.
They're just gonna go ahead and kill Nick. Props to you, infected
Props
team,
to you
for not
indeed.
letting Rochelle bleed out. Thank you. From the heart of us all. The health bonus does finish at 312. So lower the health bonus by what? Like more than half there? I don't remember what it was before.
I wasn't paying attention at all. Anyway, shout out from Rook to Fresh for being the best config.
Nope.
Steven says, shout out to yourself and Dawkins for being bros. Dawkins?
Oh, yeah, bro.
We're brothers.
Yeah, bro.
Brother.
Hello. Hello, brother.
Greetings.
Alright, bro, so we got the hit set now. Okay. We have the hit.
Actually,
So
wait,
can I-
Dawkins, can I take this?
You can take it
Because
away.
Mantis requested the pro voice caster.
Oh.
Here we
Alright,
go.
bro.
We have the attack coming in! A smoker completely smoking no one at all, doing absolutely nothing, finally getting a pull on Tantrum. Striker goes for some scratches, getting the little scratches, he's getting duped by someone who's not even moving! This is ridiculous! I've never
Someone
seen
is
such an
getting
event!
pulled.
Oh my god!
The bold guy was juking the charger.
Yeah, that was ridiculous. And there is Procaster Fever.
Procaster
Oh,
Fever
wonderful attack
has
by
made
the
his
infected team!
made his Oh my goodness.
Reloading.
I
Shout
love
out,
some shit talk going out.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Shout
It
out
seems like it's
from-
friendly.
Yes. Shout out from Rook to Rook, or from Rev to Rook. I'm sorry. Why don't you let me jump in your backpack no mo?
Is that a Dora the Explorer reference?
It could, very well could be.
I don't know. Probably isn't, but I feel like it should be.
It's quite the tune. I listen to it every morning when I wake up before school.
I listen
Before
to
I
it
hop
at
on the
school.
before I hop on the school bus,
Yeah, I just listen to it at
and then
school.
on the school bus I listen
Yeah.
to the Magic School Bus theme.
Oh, from your boombox, right? So everyone else can hear too.
I put it on my shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
It's like
Your
it's on a
80s boombox.
Tape too.
A tape.
A tape, yes.
Like, an 8-track. No? Is that too old? Not an
Indeed.
8-track?
I'm sorry, I don't know.
You don't know an 8-track? Alright, never mind.
Anyway, let's go to the Team Determined War Room for this tank. Let's see how they want to play this.
Get up there. Go off that boom.
Sure.
What the fuck?
I'm not a zombie, man. Shoot.
That's kind of laggy. Touch them matter. Do it.
They're bleeding. We could play passively.
Oh.
Just get ready to help me go in.
Mhm,
'Cause I'm gonna lose it pretty quick if I don't. I'm gonna go in right now.
Alright.
Oh.
Oh my gosh, the fucking car is a
Oh. Car down here. Car down here. Oh.
Oh, he's getting the bat out.
Who else?
And we're back. Now, Dawkins, I know you weren't here to hear that, but I'm just gonna say this right now that Team Determined has probably an average age of like 25, which is pretty rare for this game.
I heard a little bit of it because I
did?
just turned on the stream. Yeah.
Yeah, I know Hatter like really brings the age level up, but I heard some other like deep voices.
Hello.
Except for Resilient, of course, but she's
Brazilians on the other team. Hack.
They're all the
Team Determined.
same.
They're all the same person.
Hack. Yeah.
Hack.
Green. Claudia.
All of the
Whatever.
women are
They're all-
one person.
What happens if that
With
would be like
several
the
accounts.
ultimate troll? If just one girl was just all these girls.
Bluey.
Bluey.
There's also Bluey and Panny.
Annie, yeah.
Oh, they're all the same person. This is a very difficult game for that person, however, to play because they have two computers running simultaneously, right next to each other.
Probably three.
Playing with
Left
one
4 Dead
hand.
1 and 2 at the same time.
Mm.
Maybe it's some like freak of a woman that has like 6 arms, and that's why she plays video games, because no one will accept her in like society as a mate or otherwise.
Dude, I would. You know what I'd do? I would make babies with that female, and we would play Alfred E2 Pugs all day long with our babies.
And that's what true love is.
That it would be my dream. That is my dream, actually.
Well, Dawkins, maybe I'll find the girl for you right next to like some nuclear power plant or something. Or in like Soviet Union that dissolved in 1992. We'll go back in time.
All right. Well,
But then you
anyway,
guys
we
have to
have an
come
attack
back. You have
coming
to
there.
come back to the future to play Left Dead 2.
I can just join the Euro scene if we were in Russia. Is that the plan?
No, but it would be 1992 because I said Soviet Union.
Be a little bit far, yeah. Anyway, we have
you
an
can
attack
wait a
going
little-
there.
I'm so stupid. I'm an idiot.
It
Alright.
lowered Ellis's health a lot. The Charger just came in and punched Nick down, punched Coach down. He was on a tear. He died, however. And the Milker pulls her shell, and they're gonna try and scratch Ellis down. There's
He's
3 in
down
caps,
from
and he's
common.
down from common. And that is a wipe.
Left for hand just added me on Steam.
Maybe he is that. She is that woman.
Perhaps.
She's like, I found him.
She's left
I found
for 4 hands. Left 4 hands.
Oh, she
She's
only has 4
forehands.
then? I don't know.
Not
then.
good enough,
I don't know if
maybe.
it's a deal. I don't know if we have a deal here.
Mantis says, shout out to Fever for that procaster voice. Thank you, Mantis. Hybrid says, shout out for Fever for being obviously. Oh, never mind. Hybrid says, shout out to Fever. We have my babies. Ah,
Babies?
my babies.
Babies?
Just the mention of babies gets me so excited. And there's babies in a honey jar again. For some reason, it's just an image in my mind. Preservation.
By the way, Fever, I crashed.
Welcome. I guess.
Throw that out there.
That's fine.
Dude, I don't have the
I'm
password.
used to it by
Jeff,
now.
can someone send me the password to the server again?
I'll do it. I still have it. Send me a message on Steam, por favor. That was my Spanish for you. People. Por favor.
I have a shout out from Yilsel Baby Doll, who I mentored in Community for Fame. She said, I wonder what your 6-armed corpse talking baby would look like.
Hmm.
I wonder that every day of my life.
I think we all do, Dawkins.
I wake
we all
up
do.
and I'm like, maybe today will be the day I'll meet that person. But server is full. I probably haven't crashed out yet. I have not.
Probably
Okay.
not. Anyway, I can take this. I got this. Don't worry. I'll cast with my little friend over here. His name is Johnny. Johnny
Okay.
Appleseed. Johnny Appleseed, why don't you take that? Oh yes, I will take this. We have 4 infected spawns who are very special, and they are all having a tea party on the roof. Anyway, thank you, Johnny Appleseed. We have a Charger coming in for a glory charge. Snorker getting a pull on Rochelle. Charger getting some scratches off. A huge amount of scratches. 40 damage worth of scratches, in fact, along with the 2-point stumble. Jockey jogging Rochelle at the very end when the survivors are split. On the other side, will he make it around this roof? This house? No. No, he won't.
Yeah.
A huge amount of damage going out of the board. A total of 72 plus 11 plus 4. You can do the math. Health bonus currently sitting at... my
103.
caps lock is on.
It's taken me forever to crash out because I crashed during the loading screen.
Oh, that's fine. We don't need you.
Yep. Oh, thank you. I'll just leave now.
Bye. Anyway, looks like a smoker's getting a respawn here. And our next spawn's a boomer, a charger, and I'm going to predict something. I'm going to predict it's a jockey. I actually looked, I didn't predict anything. And the survivors started the event. Ooh. I hope we see a death charge either this round or next. Because death charges make all of the boomers in the audience go wild.
I didn't know we had boomers in the audience.
Oh yes, we have many.
How many?
At least 3.
At least 5. Or
5?
at the most 5.
At the
because
most.
that's how many is on their team.
Probably. Sometimes I like to think what would be different about this game if the format was a 5v5 instead of a 4v4.
I'm loading it.
I've seen no 5v5 mods yet.
I have played one 5v5,
Blade,
but it
get
was a
on
very,
it.
very poorly modified 5v5. Like, it was,
Anyways,
they just added a survivor. So
we have an
like
attack coming in, a charger getting a charge off the roof and stopping right on the truck here. A jockey getting a jock off and a boomer completely whiffing.
Got a run off?
A jock?
Jock off.
A jock gets a jock off.
He jocked
And
off.
Tank is up in the hands of Brazilian. In her moistened hand.
What the fuck are you talking
In
about?
her moisturized hands. Her soft hands. Because she's a
She's a
female.
woman. Hopefully she has soft hands.
I
would hope she doesn't have brick
And
hands.
her hands that are...
Hey, let's head to we haven't
Worm?
done my worms. Yeah, let's do
Okay.
Survivor Worm. Do a determined
Let's do
worm.
it.
Oh, fuck me.
Oh, shit. Get
Smoked.
There's a charger on you too.
Fucker.
Thank you, friend.
Reloading!
Wow.
Alright.
I would say overall a pretty quiet worm right when we moved in. You hear, oh shit, as 2 people get hit by a car. But other than that, they survived, which is a very good thing. I thought that was a wipe for sure after I saw those 2 get hit by a car. But they managed to take that pretty well. And are you still crashed or are you back?
I'm back. I've been back.
Oh, I also noticed that a while ago, I never mentioned this, but Dawkins tagged up with the shoe .xiu, which is what I've been carrying around with my name for quite a while now. So, Dawkins, what
Just for
caused
the
this sudden
cast.
change? Just for the cash?
We needed synchronized tag, and you wouldn't put on the
No, I wouldn't.
F car or whatever it is.
Oh, speaking of, if anyone is listening to this still...
We had like 45 viewers ish.
Alright. If anyone wants to join that hasn't
Daft
joined the Dawkins and Cleavers Casting Revolution group, which is where we post all our announcements of our casts, then please do so. So our group is bigger, and it makes me feel good inside, I guess. That's pretty
Anyway,
much
we had
the only
a
incentive.
we had an attack coming in there, getting a charge spit on Nick. He went down. A lot of damage going on Ellis, and K-Dog is also slow now, who is Rochelle. So we have the tank spawning in. Rochelle's out in the street and just gets smacked in the face with the car. So it looks like Tank is just going to take this kill. Taking about 20% chip. Looks like he's going for the car up top, and he missed it. He might just push him back. Looks like that's what he wants to do right now. He's pushing him back. Coach gets stuck on a pole. He's got Coach separated. One more punch and he's down. Went for the car hit, and it's not working out. Coach is gonna go down inside. Alice and Nick, the white survivors of the two left, the White Angels, as some might call them.
Rochelle is dead.
Rochelle is just about. She's staying at
dead.
1 health. She's staying at
Oh
1
yeah, I
health.
forgot. You stay at 1 health for some reason.
Nah, she
forever.
does. She's now dead. Deceased.
Rest-
And a bullhead tank, by the way. This is bullhead tank. And he's chasing Nick down in the, or Ellis down in the water. Ellis might solo him. He gets the punch off. They might be able to kill this tank though. The tank is
I
at
think the
200
tank
health.
is dead. Tank is dead.
Uh-oh.
Oh!
What a car.
Beautiful car hit. And that is a wipe right there. Tank sitting at under 2% health. I just made that number up. Is it under 2%? I don't know. I don't have my HUD open.
It is at 2%. 98 health.
Oh! I'm
And it is dead now.
Genius. Anyway, we have some shoutouts coming in. Shout out to Fever from Bro Daddy. He says, this is his voice. I just hatched an OP Shining Tyranitar in Pokemon Silver. Now, it is my understanding that a shiny Pokemon is very rare, so congratulations on hatching one. That seems ridiculous. Too bad no one plays Pokemon Silver anymore.
Oh!
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 Snap!
Oh. What's up the research in Pokemon lately?
Well, it was just me.
No, it's not just you. I have friends who have been...
wonderful 3-cap coming out with a
Ow.
charge
I'm
spin
sorry.
and a jockey forward, a little pullback action overall. Huge damage coming out.
Ellis almost went down, and Nick went down to about 50 health. Anyway, as I was saying, I have friends, IRL friends, who have had a resurgent Pokemon interest, and I'm in shock. I don't understand what has caused this phenomenon, and I refuse to be a part of it.
I have some shoutouts that are coming in that I forgot to read a long time ago, so they aren't even relevant.
Okay.
I don't want to read
Why
them
do you
all.
have so many shoutouts? I have 0.
Well, I'm a pretty popular guy. Anyways, we have a boomer spawning up and booming on one. As everyone's sitting inside except for the guy boomed outside. Charger is coming in, going for scratches on Coach, and the smoker just is not getting cleared. Coach is definitely going down here. And Chargers looks like he's going to run up and get a charge on someone. Does he get it? No, he's going for scratches. And finally a charge. Way, way far away. Beautiful work by that Charger, who was Toasty, I believe.
I thought it was Hatter.
I don't know.
Yes, it was not Toasty, it was Hatter.
We'll say it's Hatter because he told us to make him look good.
No,
Hatter
it's definitely
being
Hatter because he is
quite
on my head.
possibly the best Charger in the game I've ever witnessed. Along with the best player, just overall, just all around. He is a Dragonite, you could say. Still very powerful, even in the later generation of Pokemon. And he is an older generation guy, because he's old.
Yeah,
Anyway.
you're rambling.
I am.
Alright, well, the Toasty Charger was no match for the Hatter Charger, let's just say that. Because he missed, and he fell into the water.
Okay, I'll read some shoutouts that aren't really relevant anymore. Catalyst says, say hi to Johnny for me. Great jibe and job while Dawkins is out of the game. And do you remember Johnny? He took your spot while you crashed.
Oh,
yeah, he had an
Johnny
accident.
Appleseed. Correct.
Yeah, Johnny Appleseed.
Correct, I do remember Johnny. He's,
Yeah.
You've introduced me to him?
Yeah, he's
He's a good guy.
pretty nice.
He's a good
he had
guy.
to go,
Yeah.
but
Yeah. I mean, he's got a wife and kids at home. He's got no time for this bullshit.
yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, Tank spawning up in the hand of K-Dog. Nick getting pulled off. Tank just kind of cleared him and then ran away. He punched the guy off the smoke and then ran away. He's going to get Coach in this car here. That's 2 in caps. Coach is down and Alice is down way on the roof, I believe. Yes, on the corner of the roof. Tank's going to go ahead and kill Coach. Alice is going to die from Horde. That's 2 dead. Rochelle and Nick are the only ones remaining. Rochelle is trying to kill this tank out here. He's got a comment on him. But the tank is going to hit this car, and Rochelle, it almost looks like she crashed right there, but she's going to get boomed. And the tank is still just
Playing with his cars.
having fun. And Nick got jockeyed up top, and Tantrasin is boomed below. Charger coming in, getting... If he punches, it's a hack Charger.
Dude,
It's a hack
if I was a big old tank, I would play with those little cars all day.
Yeah, they're like
I would-
Hot Wheels.
I know, I'll play with my Hot Wheels.
really like tanks Hot Wheels. Anyway, so that is the game with a wipe coming out to the therapist. Final score, team determined 4,103 to team therapist 1,529. Pretty one-sided game, but friendly all around. And interesting strats being seen by the therapists.
Yeah, this was really fresh. I enjoyed
They're
them.
fresh. Although, it was played on CG Ladder.
Yes.
Haha.
Oh.
I have a quick shout out before we go. Shout out to Dawkins. If Fever was my friend, I'd send my shout outs to him. Lucky you.
Who was that from?
From Pink. I have another shout out from Malevolence to Dawkins. Nice work, son. And that's it.
I would like to thank all our lovely viewers, along with Dawkins, for being my co-caster, and of course Jeff, the ultimate cameraman, who has been complimented many times. More times than Dawkins and I combined. So thank you, Jeff, for being super awesome. Yeah. Thank you for watching this CGO cast, and hopefully we'll bring you another cast very soon. Once again, please join the Steam group Dawkins and Fever's Casting Revolution. And goodbye.